Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by 𝗕𝘁 FPV drone video, 𝗵𝘀𝗍𝗔's skate sharpening, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Regent, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗨𝗏𝗃 photography store in Tel Aviv.
Good morning and welcome to One Ice Arena for this morning's game between the Holon Vipers and the Bat Yam Dolphins, and playoff implications all around at this point in the season. Bat Yam and Holon tied with 9 points each. Holon comes into this game in third place, Bat Yam right behind them in fourth. So the winner of this game could potentially achieve a 3-point gap in the standings and trying to catch Jerusalem and HC Netanya in seeds 1 and 2. This is a Holon Vipers team we haven't seen since last Friday, and the first time now without Phil Bushbacher. Finished the season with 17 goals and 7 assists. But now it's Kirill Palazov, Charles Gressis, and Sawyer Sinchfield, along with Chris Blake and the other star forwards Holon has on this lineup that need to lead Holon back to the top of the IEHL standings. They come into this game losing their last two. And on the other side, Bat Yam falling last game, a 5-2 loss to Jerusalem on Wednesday. Good bounce back opportunity for them. They'll have Nir Tichon in goal. On the other side for Holon, it's going to be Max Goldberg. Comes into this game on a 2-game losing streak. He has a 3-2 record, a 4.8 goals against average, and a .847 save percentage. Just about set to drop the puck. My name is Ben Baruch, and I'll be with you all day for some great IEHL hockey. Just about set to get this one going. There you see Sawyer Sinchfield, the far end of your screen, back after serving a 1-game suspension, as is David Greeton. We are underway here from One Ice Arena, and the first possession going to Holon. Luganov trying to get this one down the right wing. It comes all the way into Bat Yam territory. Sinchfield tied up with Shaul Levy. Gressis comes in to take the puck. Centering one out in front for Blake. Going to get a goal. Hayward to drive, and it's blocked aside by Nir Tichon. Blake, good move to get around Lukin. Picks the puck up in the circle. Levy and Angus getting it away. Gress is keeping it in the zone. Blake a shot. Deflection attempt from Sinchfield unsuccessful. Sinchfield trying to get this one behind the net. It comes all the way around instead for 𝗵𝗏𝗆. He tries to spring Nikita Lukin on a breakaway. Here's Lukin in on goal. Lukin a shot, he scores! What a play by Nikita Lukin. Not even 45 seconds into this hockey game, Bat Yam breaks the ice. It's 1-0. let 𝗏𝗂𝗲 just put it in an area where Nikita Lukin could go get it, and he just beat his man to the net and went over the glove of Max Goldberg. And if you're Max Goldberg, that's a tough goal to give up. He allowed 11 goals his last time out against the Jerusalem Capitals. And the first shot of the game for 𝗵𝗵𝗃 gets behind him. Looks like there was some sort of infraction on that face-off. Referee's having a discussion in the lower end of your screen. It's Nikita Lukin's 9th goal of the season, leading his team and not too far behind David Levin and Eliezer Chervato for the lead among active players. Of course, Phil Bushbacher leads the league in goals, but he is no longer in Israel, went back to the United States to lead a hockey development camp. As here's Orome with a shot, it's blocked aside by Goldberg. Now it's Carson Weiner down right wing. He'll dump this one in and send Itai Kerner in after it. Kerner and Weiner, both young players looking for their first goal of the IEHL season. They hand off to Kirill Polozov, playing on the line with the two youngsters today, the 31-year-old out of Ufa in Russia. Comes back to Polozov, tips behind the net, looking to center one out in front, had Schifrin at the point. Instead, he just threw it on goal, and Tikhon will cover up. Good chance for Kirill Polozov, just surveying, looking for a pass out in front. You don't have an option sometimes, just getting it on net is the best option you got. Force a face-off and get possession in the offensive zone, which is exactly what Holon is doing here. Shot attempt by 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, never made it on goal. This pass is intercepted by Griton at his own blue line, and he'll start ahead. Got one in off a 𝗵𝗃𝗃 leg. Jake Nowry will hustle back. He'll give to Katz and look for an exit. Saunders chips one ahead to 𝗏𝗏. That one was bouncing and went over his stick. So Griton back there for Holon. As Kaplan falling by the net has Tilson open out in front. And a good play by Goldberg to knock it away with the stick. Saunders from the right circle. He shoots, pad save, and the rebound for 𝗏𝗏. He couldn't put it home in what was an open net. Griton will throw one right to Nowry, looking to just dump that in on goal. It's turned back quickly by 𝗵𝗃𝗃, and they will change, as will Holon. Here's Kaplan moving well through center ice. Lost it in his skates. Good play by 𝗏𝗂𝗲 to break it up. Now another lead pass for Lukin. This time defended by Gresham, trying to throw it out in front for 𝗏𝗏𝗲. That pass was broken up. 𝗏𝗏𝗲 2 goals in 𝗵𝗃𝗃's last loss. As here's Stinchfield the other way. His attempt was broken up in front. I believe that was by 𝗃𝗃𝗃. Angus ahead to 𝗃𝗃𝗃. Pass off his stick. Right back onto 𝗏𝗏𝗲's stick. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 not fast enough out of the zone. He'll have to curl back. They'll dump it in. Wait for reinforcements. 2 forecheckers for 𝗵𝗃𝗃. But a lead pass for Stinchfield. Now to Blake with Schifrin moving down the right wing. Blake to the front, and he shot it over the shoulder of Tikhon. Stinchfield trying to keep it deep. That shovel attempt was not strong enough. So Lukin starts it the other way, ahead for 𝗃𝗃𝗃. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 a shot, it's blocked aside, but the play was offside. Both teams with some good early chances. There you're going to see that offside again. Angus couldn't hold his foot behind the line, and that's an offside. A lot of times you'll see players who are trying to get a little bit of an edge just hold their back skate behind that blue line. Of course, the offsides rule is the puck or the puck carrier needs to be the first thing entering the zone. So a lot of times what a player who's not carrying the puck will do is they'll keep their foot behind the blue line in order that the puck carrier is the first person to fully cross that blue line. That way there's no offsides. Interception and center ice by Ratner. He has to wait for his team to get onside. He'll dump it in. Loganov all the way around for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 a back pass, almost missed 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗏, but he's able to send Loganov ahead on left wing. Loganov will float this one in off a 𝗵𝗃𝗻 stick. Ratner can't clear the zone. Carson Weiner twists one down low for Kerner. He sends it down low for Polozov. Has 𝗏𝗏𝗺 out in front. Couldn't find him open for a shot. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 collects at the point. Sends to Polozov. Polozov cuts to the middle and a shot is blocked away off the leg of Stanislav Ratner. Pass back to the point intended for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. He was moving the wrong way. He'll have to hustle all the way back for this. Lead pass ahead for Polozov ahead of his stick. That's going to become an icing. Carson Weiner stepping in for this face-off, and he wins it to Yegor 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Polozov back to Weiner. He's hit hard by Jake Nowry at the face-off dot, but Polozov comes in to retrieve the puck. 𝗏𝗏𝗺, good spin away from Churchbourne. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 steps into the middle. Polozov backhand chance. 2 saves there by 𝗔𝗏. Churchbourne just trying to get it out. His team almost had a 2-on-1. Holon will dump this back in and make some changes. Steal at center ice by Ido Shaulov. Ben Isri couldn't bring it into the zone, so here's Pamensky trying to dip around Nowry. Pamensky behind the net, out in front looking for, that was Ido Shaulov. Instead it's 𝗔𝗏 making a smart play to cover that puck. Face-off controlled by 𝗵𝗃𝗻. Nicholchuk all the way around to Volez. Trying to feed it ahead. Lukin was trying to break behind the defense. Instead it ends up in the 𝗵𝗃𝗻 bench. You look at the stat sheet for 𝗵𝗃𝗻. Nikita Lukin came into this game with 15 points and Volez came into it with 9. But then there's a bit of a drop-off. Dmitry Rosenman with only 3 points. Ben Gurevich with 3. So 𝗵𝗃𝗻 3-1-1 could use some depth scoring. They want to make a deep run in the playoffs in a couple weeks. Of course, all the IEHL stats now on elite prospects as here at 2-on-1. Volez trying to feed it in front for Lukin. Pass was broken up by Kaplan. Volez gets it back, but he turned it over to Pamensky behind the goal. Angus fishing for it in front of the net. Kaplan able to get back and force the puck away from pressure. Feeds it up the middle to Pamensky. He'll deflect that one over the red line. Shaul Levy gives to Cameron Angus, and he'll dump it in. TV Gridson slowing things down. Comes now to Blake. Blake on his backhand will just throw this one cross corner and send Shaulov in after it. But that pressure forced the turnover. Blake couldn't feed it out in front to Hayward, who was chipping in. But now it's Lukin. Has Volez racing to the goal. He finds it with a pass, but a good play by Greshus to lift his stick. Volez still on the puck, trying to feed it over to Khanukayev. Said it's Ratner dumping this one behind Goldberg. Back at the point, it's Rosenman. Steps into one and a glove save by Goldberg. Good offensive pressure from the 𝗵𝗃𝗻 Dolphins. Just no one there for Holon to help with the exit. So Rosenman able to get a quality shot in on Max Goldberg. Sinchfield, who's listed as a first liner here tonight, leading his team with 34 penalty minutes. Blake a shot and a pad save by 𝗔𝗏. still behind the net. Feeding one out in front. Still dribbling in the crease, and then 𝗕𝗁 able to cover. There's 𝗧𝗏𝗺-𝗬𝗺 in the middle of all of it. Haven't seen a lot of 𝗧𝗏𝗺 the last little bit just because of his suspension, but if you've watched Holon games this season, you could tell that 𝗧𝗏 is a player that excels when the intensity of the game is at its highest. He likes getting involved in scrums, and he feels that makes him a better player. He's not playing hockey, he actually teaches English in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But he plays for the Fort Worth Barracudas, a men's league team, in his free time. Here he is down left wing, dips around 𝗂𝗏 to the goal, he scores! What a goal by 𝗧𝗏𝗺-𝗬𝗺! He's tied the game at 1. This is an individual effort by 𝗧𝗏𝗺-𝗬𝗺, able to dipsy-do around David 𝗂𝗏 and slip one between the legs of 𝗕𝗁. Terrific concentration by 𝗬𝗺 to stay with that puck and find a small opening between 𝗕𝗁's legs. 𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆 brings it right back in for Holon, and Itai Kerner dumping it in to the right of 𝗕𝗁. Kerner in to intercept the puck in the corner. He's met by 2 Dolphin defenders. Kerner to Weiner. Good skating there by Carson Weiner to evade some pressure. Now it's Churchbourne. Right side for Tilson, pass too far ahead of him, so Kerner able to bring it back the other way. Kerner able to get it over to 𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆. Trying to dangle around Tilson, but now it is Tilson. That was Saunders who was involved in that other play, but Diam is offside. They have to hustle back. Dolkart, strong pass to 𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆. Cuts to the middle. Now to the outside, he shoots one and a save, 𝗕𝗁. That breakout pass by Yegor Dolkart is perfect. Able to lift his head up and find the open man down the right wing, and a hard, crisp pass right onto the stick of Kirill 𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆. Gryton bobbled at the point, so here's Voles. Voles is off to the races. Voles with a shot and a glove save by Goldberg. We saw Voles go to the glove side twice against Jerusalem. He has such good acceleration and speed carrying the puck. That time Goldberg able to make a good save. Kamensky chips one ahead to Shaulov. Shaulov retrieves in the corner. Gryton there to punch it deep. 𝗂𝗏 back for the Dolphins, turns it around. Rutner ahead to Angus. Potential 2-on-1 with Lukin. Good play by Gryton getting back and bringing it up. Kamensky can't get it around Lukin. Angus chips it to himself. Voles in to help. He pushes it back to the point to 𝗂𝗏. 𝗂𝗏 walks the line, drops for Lukin. Lukin looks for a lane. He sends one through, and a glove save by Goldberg and a stoppage. Not sure why that play was stopped. I think the referee might have thought Goldberg had it in his glove. Hit the outside of the trapper and bounced out. But a quick whistle from the referee, forced to face off deep in the Holon zone. 𝗏𝗂𝗃. 𝗏𝗏field creating time and space, hands off to 𝗏𝗏lin. Excuse me, that's 𝗕𝗏rinn. Back to 𝗏𝗏field. 𝗏𝗏field cuts the middle, shot one. I think that hit grazed the post. Intercepted center ice by 𝗪𝗁𝗂, but he couldn't handle that bobbling puck, so 𝗏𝗏s takes over for Holon. Hayward hands off to 𝗏𝗏s. Rosenman and 𝗏𝗏s running into the referee, so Holon needs to hustle back. 𝗕𝗏rinn, good stick lift in his own face-off dot. Keeps the puck away from Batjam's sticks. 𝗏𝗏s will get it deep, and Holon makes changes. Blake applying the forecheck, but 𝗏𝗏𝗃 gives to 𝗏𝗏𝗃, and then 𝗃lson able to tip it deep. Orome now for the Dolphins. Strong stick by Kerner, forced him wide, and then Batjam will get it deep. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 turns away from 𝗃lson. Bobble to pass. Loganov will go back for Yegor 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Now on right wing, it's Carson Weiner. Weiner cuts to the middle, and he is met by 3 Batjam Dolphin defenders. They clear the zone. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 to Polozov, and back to 𝗏𝗏𝗃. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 swivels the hips, sends one in front for Weiner. Pass was ahead of him. 𝗃lson looking to start a breakout. Good play by Loganov to break it up. Holon's strength is absolutely their defense. One of the few teams to have 6 defenders listed on their roster. Tonight, or excuse me, this afternoon, those players are 𝗏𝗏𝗃 and 𝗵𝗏𝗃 Hayward, 𝗕𝗏rinn and 𝗏𝗏lin, Loganov and Kryton. So a full defensive 6 for the Holon Vipers. Also have 3 full forward lines. This one is Pamensky, Shaulov, and Benitsuri. Third line for the Vipers. Goal is written off by Kryton. Comes deep for 𝗏𝗏lin. Working hard against Lukin. Lukin wins that battle. Makes 2 turns away from 𝗏𝗏lin, and then sends it back to the point for 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Angus lost it in his skate, so it's Pamensky looking to take things over for the Vipers. Lead pass ahead to Benitsuri. The drop to Pamensky. He throws one to the goal. Shaulov almost got a tip on it. Cameron Angus the other way. To Voles. Trying to throw one out in front. Lukin was behind that pass. Here's 𝗕𝗏rinn. Excuse me, 𝗏𝗏lin. He's stick checked by Angus, but Holon able to get it deep. Pamensky behind the goal, trying to feed one out in front. He had Shaulov wide in front. Lukin goes off his skates. Pamensky will get it deep and go off on a change. So fresh forwards out there for the Vipers. 𝗏𝗏s is among them. He watches Ratner, but now a turnover. Here's Blake. Blake shot and a good blocker save by Tikhon. Blake applying the pressure behind the net. Trying to feed one out in front. Benitsuri didn't see that pass coming. Dmitry Rosenman the other way. The drop for Rome. Rome gets around Hayward in front, and they threw it through the crease. Deflection by Daniel 𝗪𝗁𝗂. Not too many faceoffs in the last few minutes of this game as 𝗕𝗏rinn tried to throw it across for Blake. It was intercepted by Rosenman. Good strength by Blake. And now 𝗏𝗏field cuts the goal, and he shot it off the side. Now in front, 𝗏𝗏s is battling for it. Gets a shot away, and a save by Tikhon. And then 𝗏𝗏field roughing things up in front of the net. He's one of those unique players that has terrific hands, uses them both for stick handling and for roughing in front of the net. terrific offensive abilities for Sawyer Stinchfield. But he loves getting involved in the grittier parts of the game as well. Saw him go up to the bench on that last sequence. Give some taps to 𝗵𝗆. They were roughing it up in front of the net. Here's a shot by 𝗏𝗆𝗃, and it whistles over the crossbar. We approach 1 minute to play in the first period. Kozłowski twists one away from Katz. Trying to go back to the point. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 was waiting for it. Instead, it's 𝗏𝗆𝗃 coming in to keep it deep. Kozłowski stick checked away from Tilson. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 trying to hold the point, but it bounced over his stick and through his legs. Loganov ahead to 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Twist one out in front for Weiner. Weiner cuts behind the net. Hands off to 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Up top for Kozłowski. He steps and shoots, and a save. Rebound in front can't be handled by 𝗏𝗆𝗃. Battle for it at center ice. It's Saunders giving it to Tilson, excuse me. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 comes in to take it away, and we'll try one last rush with 12 seconds remaining in the first period. Angus will try and get this one out. Lukin with one last chance with 3 seconds. In front to 𝗏𝗏𝗏. He bobbled the pass, sitting in the crease, and it stays out of the net. Good first period here at One Ice. Bat Yam opened the scoring 45 seconds in, but Holon able to answer about halfway through that first period. We'll take a break and be back for the second period. Welcome back to One Ice Arena. Ben Baruch with you here on the Israel National Hockey Society YouTube channel for this morning's game against the Holon Vipers and Bat Yam Dolphins. We're tied at 1, getting ready to start the second period. Goal scorers were Nikita Lukin for Bat Yam and Sawyer Stinchfield, the answer for the Holon Vipers. Lukin takes this one away from Blake and sends Angus up the left wing. Over to 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Stick checked away by Kaplan. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 centering one out in front, intended for Angus, but he didn't see that puck coming. And then the referee says it went over the blue line, so offside. Hard to tell from this angle. It was very close. The Bat Yam bench upset about that call, and it's the Vipers winning that center ice faceoff. Schifrin looks up ice. Sees Gresses cutting down the left wing. He gets around Halevi. A backhand feed in front! And then went wide off the stick of Stinchfield. Stinchfield down on the ice. He took a hard hit from 𝗨𝗲 breaking to the goal. Have another look at that chance. It's a great pass and a strong play by 𝗏𝗏 to get around 𝗏𝗏. Stinchfield's just trying to throw it on goal, and he didn't see 𝗨𝗲 coming back towards the crease area. Face-off controlled by 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Marzico handles a bobbling puck, but Ritchie Hayward slaps it away at the blue line. 𝗏𝗏 has Stinchfield behind him. He cuts to the middle. He shoots one over the crossbar. Blake, a turning shot. He scores! Chris Blake's second goal of the year has given Holon a 2-1 lead. Tough goal for 𝗫𝗎𝗄𝗏 to give up. It looked like a harmless shot. 𝗏𝗏 with the initial chance over the net, and I don't think 𝗫𝗎𝗄𝗏 ever got set for this one. Just threw it from the far wall outside of the circle. Stinchfield might have gotten a piece of it in front, but saw the celebration. Blake looked like the most excited player on the ice, so usually that's who scored the goal. They are giving the goal to Chris Blake. For the first time this game, Holon on top. Ritchie Hayward trying to get around 𝗏𝗏𝗺. He holds the puck and then sends it back to Kerner. Trying to go back to Hayward, but it was intercepted and sent all the way down the ice. Kaplan able to clear the zone, but 𝗏𝗏𝗺 sends it right back in. Polozov will have to bring it all the way up. Guarded by Elie Tilson. Polozov goes behind the goal as Kerner out in front, trying to find him the puck, but it's blocked away by Katz. In comes Weiner. Back to the point for Shiffrin. Down low to Kerner. Kerner trying to dip away from Katz. Creates some time and space, but 𝗏𝗏𝗺 applying the pressure. Sent down low to Weiner. Finds Polozov behind that, trying to feed one out in front for Kerner. And the pass was taken away. Holon still with possession. Feed to Kerner, trying to chop it over the stick of Lukin. Lukin able to get there first and send it around for Katz. Now off the exit, it's Lukin. And Elie Tilson on a 2-on-1. Lukin a shot! Save is made and it went through the crease. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 didn't get all of that one. Now it comes to 𝗏𝗏𝗧. Sends one in front. Tilson on his backhand. And a save by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Doesn't know where it is. Now he finds the puck and covers up. Good chances for the Holon Vipers. Elie Tilson all alone out in front. I think he was trying to go 5-hole on Max 𝗏𝗏𝗺, but instead he hit his right pad with that shot. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 needed a second to find it. Shot by Lukin off the faceoff is deflected wide. Comes out in front, Angus trying to get a tip on it. Bounces off the corner for Nikita Lukin. Sent around by Loganov. Rotner trying to dump it back in. Now Holon able to clear the zone, but Dolkart having some words with Gleb Voles. Referee pulling Voles away from Dolkart. And he's going to get both of them. Looks like it's going to be coincidental 2-minute roughing minors for Gleb Voles and Yegor Dolkart. Didn't see what was happening behind the play that led to all that, but tempers flaring early in the second period. They'll bring the face-off outside of the Holon zone and will skate for a side for 2 minutes. 𝗕𝗏𝗺 out there on the ice for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. But here's 𝗏𝗏𝗺 bringing it up for Holon. The drop pass for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. 𝗵𝗏𝗺 throws one out in front. Is deflected on goal by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Blake in front for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. A backhand goes through the crease. Back to the point for Greedon. He steps into one and it's blocked in front by Angus. Blake trying to hold his own. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 with some good work behind the net. And they'll keep it deep for a couple extra seconds, but it's Cameron Angus moving it ahead for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. This chip pass is sent the other way by 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Daniel 𝗵𝗃𝗃 now for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. To Angus. Over the stick of Greedon, trying to kick it back to himself. Puck went away from him, so it comes now to Kirill Polozov. Polozov out there with Sawyer Stinchfield. Two forwards for the Vipers. Greedon has been out there for pretty much the entire 4-on-4. That's got 50 seconds left in it. Almost a steal by Stinchfield. But now Angus able to get it all the way to the far blue line. The defense for Holon able to make some changes. Hayward chops it away from 𝗪𝗍𝗀. Lead pass intended for Stinchfield. He wouldn't catch up to that puck. He goes all the way down. No icing. Referees determined that 𝗵𝗃𝗃 could have played that one, but now it's taken by Stinchfield trying to feed one out in front. No one home for Holon. Polozov angles off 𝗪𝗍𝗀. Has Stinchfield out in front. Finds it for a shot and a good save by 𝗕𝗏𝗺. Hayward out in front for Polozov. His shot was deflected away, and 𝗏𝗏𝗺 and 𝗏𝗏𝗺 step back out onto the ice. Here's Orome as 𝗵𝗃𝗃 slapping his stick on his way to the bench. Feet out in front for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Bouncing puck in the crease, and it's between 𝗏𝗏𝗺's legs. Good offensive opportunity there for the 𝗵𝗏𝗺 Dolphins. 𝗵𝗏𝗺's going to get a clean shot away, but forcing 𝗃𝗏𝗺 to make a save. Saunders sends it to the corner. Ellie Tilson plays it. 35 years old, dual Israeli American citizen, assistant captain of the Ra'anana Hitmen in the Israeli Federation League. His puck comes all the way around for Saunders. Trying to feed it back to his defense, but 𝗏𝗏𝗺 there to intercept for Holon, and he'll look to start a rush. Igor 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Smooth skating defenseman, brings it up over the blue line. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 going coast to coast, trying to feed one out in front. The shot was missed, and then a follow-up chance by Greedon is blocked aside. Excuse me, that was Loganov. Now in front for 𝗵𝗏𝗺 in the high slot. Couldn't turn that one on goal. This one rides the boards all the way back to the point. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 trying to send it down low. He tripped and fell as 𝗏𝗏𝗺 was applying the pressure. Blake turns it over. Saunders a shot through traffic. It was sent wide of the net off the deflection from Ellie Tilson. Now a lead pass for Ben-Israel. He couldn't catch up to this one. He'll go after it in the corner. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 gets there first for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Touch pass to Cameron Angus with Lucan and 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Good play there by 𝗏𝗏𝗺 getting back. Lucan waits for things to develop. He'll bring it in himself. Quadruple team, hands up to 𝗏𝗏𝗺, and a kick save by 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Back in front to 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Dips around Blake. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 Down low for Angus. Up top to Ratner. He steps in, shoots, and a save by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Two good saves there by Max 𝗏𝗏𝗺. The first one off the kick. Came off the stick of 𝗏𝗏𝗺, as you're going to see it right here. Beautiful play by Nikita Lukin, surrounded by 4 Vipers, able to find 𝗏𝗏𝗺, and he gets a good shot away. I think 𝗏𝗏𝗺's got all of it, though. Here's Stinchfield. Goes one-on-one against 𝗫𝗏𝗆, trying to backhand one out in front for Blake, but 𝗫𝗏𝗆 stuck with him. Clearing attempt unsuccessful. Comes over to Blake. Blake throws one to the goal, looking for a tip in front from Stinchfield. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now lead pass for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Has Greets on to beat, and Angus joining the rush. Pass in front to Angus to the backhand, and he missed it wide. Holon able to clear the zone. Palazov cherry picking, working against 𝗫𝗏𝗆. Gresses couldn't handle that puck at the blue line, so it's 𝗪𝗁𝒀 the other way for 𝗵𝗏𝗆. Has 𝗫𝗏𝗆 driving to the goal, but a good play by Kaplan to ride him off into the far wall. Itai Kerner in over the blue line. Drop for Palazov. He shoots one, and that hit the post. Comes around now for 𝗫𝗏𝗆. 𝗪𝗁𝒀 able to clear the zone. Hayward brings it right back in. Hard hit by 𝗪𝗁𝒀 on Hayward after the play. Rome trying to feed it over to 𝗪𝗁𝒀. He has to curl back for this one. He hands off to Katz. And then Rome will bring it in over the line. Rome to 𝗪𝗁𝒀, getting down on one knee to get that shot away. It was blocked in front. Palazov feed to the middle for Kerner, trying to drag it around 𝗪𝗁𝒀, but the play is called back on an offside. There's that beautiful backhand pass onto the stick of Cameron Angus. Goes hard into the boards. Probably a little bit in pain, but also wishing he was able to get that one over the blocker of Max 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Here's Rome. Punched away by Schifrin. Then Holon able to clear the zone. Dmitry Rosenman now for 𝗵𝗏𝗆. He'll get this one in. Hayward will go get it behind his goaltender. Klemensky up the left wing for Ben-Izri. He sends this one all the way around. Tikhon thought about playing it, but it was out of his reach. Klemensky has Schifrin calling for it in the slot, trying to find it with a pass, but it was Rosenman back to break it up. Now looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. They're going to call Dmitry Rosenman what looks like interference. So the first power play of the game will come for Holon. Didn't see exactly where the Rosenman penalty was, but Holon looking to take advantage. Stinchfield, feed out in front for Blake, and a pad save by Tikhon. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 able to get the clear. Dolkart telling his goaltender to go play it, but he almost turned it over to Nikitschuk. Loganov there to calm things down. 𝗏𝗏𝗆 now applying a pressure. Able to get it ahead to Gressis, and then back to Dolkart. Dolkart in onside, turns it over to Lukin, but Loganov almost held the zone. It'll be an offside. One of the most important things when you're on a power play is finding a way to get set up right off the faceoff. If you don't do that, the other team has a lot of opportunities to clear the zone and just kill time off that power play. Possession huge on the man advantage, and Holon gets it off that faceoff. Now a turnover, so it's Ratner. He'll look to clear. Good stick check by Stinchfield to keep it in the zone. Dolkart walks the line, gives to Gressis. Looks for a shot and a save by 𝗕𝗁, and it sticks to him. 𝗏𝗏𝗺, such a terrific quarterback on this power play. He moves so well laterally. Able to draw the defense to his left, then find 𝗏𝗏𝗺 open on the right for a good chance. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 going down to his stomach to win that faceoff. But now a steal by Rotner, and he'll clear. 57 seconds left on the Dmitry Rosenman minor. This one's flipped all the way down. But now 𝗂𝗂𝗪 will launch this one into the bench. And he'll go to the box. A delay of game penalty by David 𝗂𝗂𝗪. In the NHL, the rule is that in order to be a delay of game penalty, that has to go over the glass. That one hit the glass and landed in the Holon bench. But nevertheless, this will be a penalty. Rules slightly different internationally. This one went straight up and hit the glass behind the Holon bench, and that is a delay of game minor. Weiner to Polozov, down low to Weiner. They get set up on the 5-on-3. Polozov looks for a lane. He's guarded by Lukin. Over to Kaplan. He shoots one and it went wide. 20 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Weiner cuts back. The hand to Greeton. He shoots one through a screen and went wide. Polozov will collect this one near the blue line. Chips it over to Greeton. All the way over. Kaplan had trouble handling it. Now in front for Polozov. He shoots one and a save by 𝗕𝗁. Did not get all of that one. An easy save for near 𝗕𝗁, but good movement on the power play by the Holon Vipers, which is now reduced to a 5-on-4. David 𝗂𝗂𝗪 in the box for another minute and 14 seconds, and 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second period. Faceoff controlled by Pamensky. Back to the point for Shiffrin. Now almost a steal by Lukin. Hayward instead gets it to the goal, and a save by 𝗕𝗁. Now hard off the ball, looking for Volez. Shiffrin back to break it up for a second. They'll curl it back deep. 𝗵𝗵 incredibly dangerous shorthanded. One of Volez's 2 goals on Wednesday came down a man. Here is 𝗵𝗵𝗆 picking this puck up. Volez has it punched away by Richie Hayward. And then Ben-Izri sends ahead to the right wing for Pamensky. The drop for Shaulov. He shoots one and a save by 𝗕𝗁. Kept in the zone by Shiffrin. Trying to go back to the point. All the way over for Ben-Izri. Now out in front looking for Shaulov. And a deflection by 𝗵𝗵𝗆. 𝗂𝗂𝗪 out of the box in 13 seconds. Kept in the zone by Chris Blake. He shoots one and a pad save by 𝗕𝗁. Ends up in his glove and he'll cover. Not too much happening on that power play for the Holon Vipers. That's about to expire. A couple shots, but no difficult test for near 𝗕𝗁, and he's able to keep his team within a goal. Face-off won by 𝗵𝗵 as 𝗂𝗂𝗪 steps back out onto the ice, but it's 𝗏𝗏𝗪. Down low to Stinchfield. Cuts in front. He shoots, and a save by 𝗕𝗁, and he'll cover. Stinchfield was left wide open in the slot, And 𝗕𝘁 stared him down, stuck with him, and made the save. Rotner decided to play the other man and forced 𝗬𝗏field to take a shot. I think he would have liked to elevate it over the pad of 𝗕𝘁, but a low shot is kicked away, and 𝗕𝘁 doing a good job of holding his ground. Face up one by 𝗵𝗲𝗺 in their own end. They can't clear though. Loganov looks for a lane. He shoots one, and another save by 𝗕𝘁, and 𝗬𝗏field hits 𝗕𝘁 after the play, and 𝗵𝗏𝗺 comes to his goaltender's defense. Referees separating everybody after that infraction near the 𝗵𝗲𝗺 goal. 𝗬𝗏field apologizing to 𝗕𝘁. You talk to Sawyer 𝗬𝗏field and you see how much he loves the game, as 𝗕𝗁𝗃 says, that's enough chit-chatting with my goaltender. Referees in the middle of the ice talking to Chris Blake and Cameron Angus, the two captains. We'll see if there are going to be any penalties from this. 𝗬𝗏field now going to the box. We'll see if anyone goes for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Sawyer 𝗬𝗏field having words with the 𝗵𝗲𝗺 bench. 𝗪𝗏 now in the box for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Looks like we're going to play four-a-side again. The 𝗬𝗏field still having words with the 𝗵𝗲𝗺 bench. There are 5 skaters out on the ice for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Looks what they decided to do is give 𝗵𝗲𝗺 a penalty, but actually it's going to be Marzikos getting back to the bench. So we will play four-a-side. Blake will have to come back to the neutral zone to grab that puck. Dolkart gives right back to Blake. The other forward on the ice is 𝗓𝗏s. Throws one to the goal, and a pad save by 𝗕𝗁. Loganov having trouble with this one. He ties his stick up with 𝗺. 𝗺 able to kick it out of the zone. He gives to Rosenman. Drop for Rome. Offside. Rome not happy about that call. It was another very close call at the blue line. Have another look at it here. Just a millisecond offside was 𝗺. A very tough call to make, but it looked like the right one from here. 𝗕𝗁𝗃 ridden off by Loganov. 𝗕𝗁𝗃 able to pick that puck up back in the corner, trying to feed one out in front, hoping Lukin would be there, but Lukin also had gone to the other corner. Now a steal by 𝗕𝗁𝗃. Trying to feed one out in front. Wiping out there is Dolkart. So Loganov, the only defenseman back, able to keep it away from Lukin. But Angus picks it up on the far point. Back to the point for 𝗫𝗫ry. Throws one towards the goal, and it went wide. Comes out in front where Loganov will try and clear. 𝗫𝗫ry trying to hold the line. But 𝗏𝗁 pushing it out and trying to clear, but it's Lukin bringing it back in. He has some time and he scores! Nikita Lukin's second goal of the game. He walked in unmarked and ties it up for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Way too much time and space for Nikita Lukin. The defenseman plays Lukin way too far back. It was Loganov for Holon, and he just stood right in front of Goldberg, not just playing poor defense, but also screening the goaltender, Max Goldberg. Now Volez getting into it with Ben-Israel and Kaplan. Ratner for 𝗵𝗏𝗺, trying to calm down his young forward. Volez is going to be thrown out of the faceoff. He lines up next to Ben-Israel. Lukin will step in to take this one for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Lukin collects off the draw. Ben-Israel able to clear the zone, but no one there for Holon, so it's going to be an icing. .28 seconds left in the second period and 38 seconds left for Stinchfield and Shaul Alevi. Back to the point for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Sends one to Lukin on his backhand, a save by Goldberg, and no rebound. Lukin to 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and then Ratner in front for Lukin, couldn't get it on his forehand. Sends one out in front for Volez. It was ahead of his stick. 9 seconds left. Volez trying to dangle around Shaulov. Shaulov holds his ground. Comes back for Lukin and he shoots one wide. Goldberg might have gotten a piece of that one. As second period ends here from One Ice Arena. A late goal from Nikita Lukin on the 4-on-4 has tied this game up at 2. We'll be right back with the third period on the Israel National Hockey Society YouTube channel. Welcome back to One Ice Arena for the third period between Holon and 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Stay with us at the conclusion of this game for the second half of our doubleheader. It will be Tel Aviv and Haifa. Each team still looking for their first win of the season, and one of them will get it. We've got business to finish here between Holon and 𝗵𝗵𝗺. We're tied at 2 with both teams looking to move up the standings. They're tied with 9 points each. 𝗵𝗵𝗺 a 3-1-1 record. One of those wins coming in a shootout though. Of course, in the IEHL we play that a win in regulation is 3 points and a win in a shootout is only 2. Holon, on the other hand, 3 regulation wins and 2 regulation losses. 𝗪𝗏, Levy, and Sawyer Stinchfield start this period in the box. They come out in 9 seconds. 𝗏𝗏 has dropped his stick off the face-off. As Schifrin moves it ahead to Blake. And his skates, brings it over the blue line. Hands off to Hayward. Hayward a shot and a blocker save by 𝗬𝗏, and it finds the protective netting. Richie Hayward still looking for his first goal of the season. Had 6 goals and 3 assists last year for these Vipers. Credited with only 3 assists so far this season. Stinchfield, a shot off the draw, is blocked by 𝗏𝗏. And now a penalty on Sawyer Stinchfield. They're gonna get him for a slash. This is a dumb penalty for Stinchfield to take. You could see on the replay, he just stopped skating when he's defending 𝗵𝗏𝗺. They teach you in hockey school to keep your feet moving at all times, and once you stop moving the feet, the stick becomes the closest thing to the puck. You start whacking and hacking, and that's how you take a penalty. Schifrin falling as he was trying to clear that puck. But Greshus pulls it out of the pile and moves down left wing. Trying to go across for Blake, but a tip by Jake 𝗫𝗏𝗏 into his own bench. Face-off will be in neutral ice. The near side, right next to the 𝗵𝗵𝗺 bench. 𝗫𝗏𝗏 gives to Lukin. Then back to 𝗫𝗏𝗏. There's plenty of space to move up ice. Trying to feed one down low. It's broken up by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 can't get around Lukin. Lukin a shot and it went over the crossbar. Now Lukin. Looking to go around for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. It was taken away by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Pawazov up ahead to Weiner. He'll chop that one in and go one-on-one against 𝗫𝗏𝗏 to the corner. 𝗫𝗏𝗏 with good strength and body position to keep Weiner away from that puck. Look to bring it up with 55 seconds left on the power play. Orome with 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Lukin, the forwards for the Dolphins. Fed back to the point. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has this in his skates. Centering feed up front for Lukin. A shot is blocked by Loganov. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 to 𝗫𝗏𝗏. Trying to bring it to his forehand, but it's punched away by Loganov. 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Pressure came from Pawazov, and then Loganov the clear. 26 seconds left on the Stinchfield minor. Nikita Lukin dips around Kerner. Cuts to the inside, it was swiped away. Orome back on it, sends it down low for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Trying to feed it away from 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 goes down. Holon bench wants a penalty. None coming. Rome trying to feed one down low for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗪𝗏𝗂 broke it up. Then 𝗏𝗏𝗏 tried to throw it in front for Rome. Holon instead leading a rush. Stinchfield in front for 𝗏𝗏𝗺 and a save by 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗺. Stinchfield was looking past the entire way, and he found Yegor 𝗏𝗏𝗺 breaking to the net. Watch his face on this. He doesn't even look at the net, and he just sees 𝗏𝗏𝗺 driving to the goal. got a good shot away and held on to by 𝗕𝘁. Off the face-off now, 𝗬𝘁 shoots one off the leg of 𝗪𝘁. 𝗬𝘁 still battling for it. He's taken down, no penalty. 𝗓𝘁 is working along the half wall, trying to go back to the point for 𝗬𝘁, but it's taken away. Oro moves ahead for 𝗵𝗏𝗻. Good play by Kaplan to stand him up. But now it's 𝗪𝗁. 𝗪𝗁 to the backhand and a save. The rebound chance from 𝗪𝘁 can't be put home. Blake ahead to 𝗓𝘁. 1-on-3. The drop pass for Stinchfield. He shoots one and a save by 𝗕𝘁, and he'll hang on. Another strong save by 𝗕𝘁 on Sawyer Stinchfield. Again, looking for a pass, but this time I didn't see it. There's that chance for Dmitry Rosenman. You go to the back end, you gotta get that up over the pad, and 𝗃𝗃 able to move from right to left quickly and get his pad down to make that save. Blake slowly goes to the bench as the Vipers control off the faceoff. Centering feed out in front for Polozov, trying to pull it away around 𝗏𝗏born. 𝗏𝗏born turned the puck over. Itai Kerner able to get it deep. 𝗏𝗏born on backhand, trying to go down low with it. It was taken away. Richie Hayward up the left wing for Kerner. He'll throw one in all the way around the boards, and Nikic there to get it for 𝗵𝗏𝗻. He turned it over. Polozov got to the middle, sends one out in front looking for Kerner. But now looks like a penalty coming against 𝗵𝗏𝗻. See what the call is from the referee. They're going to call 𝗏𝗏born for a slash. Not happy about that one. But the Vipers heading to the power play. 𝗵𝗫𝗄, Shaulov, and Ben-Izri, the power play unit for the Vipers. Shiffrin and Hayward on defense. 𝗵𝗫𝗄 out of the corner. Finds Hayward. He shoots one. He hit the post. Richie Hayward in disbelief after missing that shot from point blank range. It's a beautiful pass by Michael 𝗵𝗫𝗄. Richie Hayward moving in from the point absolutely unmarked, trying to go high glove on 𝗕𝘁. 28-year-old Israeli goaltender out of Rishon LeZion, staying with that puck, but it hits the crossbar. We remain tied at 2 apiece. Shiffrin plays catch with Shaulov. In front for 𝗵𝗫𝗄, and the breakup by Nikic. Comes back to Hayward, throws one on goal, looking for a deflection from 𝗵𝗫𝗄. Shaulov curls back to Ben-Izri. 𝗵𝗫𝗄 keeps it away from Volez. Curls now to Ben-Izri. A shot from the far wall goes wide. Shiffrin threw one off the legs of Angus. Comes into neutral ice where Hayward will have to settle down a bobbling puck. Right wing gets 𝗓𝘁. Lost it in his skates. Didn't see Blake in over the line. Blake comes back on an offside. Hard hit by Cameron Angus after the play. Stinchfield having some words with Cameron Angus. You saw Stinchfield and Blake smiling on that interaction. Hockey in Israel is intense, but everyone's out here having a good time. Stinchfield talking it up with Angus off your screen. It's a fun hockey game. We're tied at 2 apiece. 10:05 to left in the third period. Orome goes down hard. This one goes in on 𝗕𝘁. And now 𝗪𝘁𝗂's got his stick caught up in Stinchfield's skate laces. Stinchfield having some words with the referee at the bottom of your screen. He'll adjust his skates, stay out on the ice. 55 seconds left of the 𝗃𝗵𝗺𝗺 penalty. This is effectively the first unit out there for the Vipers. It's 𝗏𝗃, 𝗫𝗏field, and Blake. 𝗫𝗏field over to Logan on the drive, and it goes high over the glove. 𝗫𝗏field, drop pass for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Settles this puck down and looks for a lane. He sends one through, looking for a tip from Blake, and it was deflected wide by 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. 𝗫𝗏field throws one out in front of a pad save by 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Again, it's 𝗫𝗏field. Down low for Blake. Gives to 𝗏𝗏𝗃. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 gets away from Ratner, feeds one out in front for Blake, but the break up by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. And now Ratner can't clear. Kept in the zone by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. He shoots one and a save by 𝗃𝗏𝗺. The rebound in front for 𝗫𝗏field. He couldn't get it. Marziko now clears the zone. And picks this one up at center ice. Hops around 𝗏𝗏𝗃, but a turnover back at the far blue line. Rome brings it in. We're back to 5 aside. Shot by Rome hits the side of the net. The other way, it's Itai Kerner. Drop for 𝗏𝗏𝗺, trying to feed one out in front for Polozov. Finds him, Polozov to the backhand. He didn't get all of it. Back to the point for 𝗏𝗏𝗺 as Polozov goes down hard. 𝗏𝗏𝗺, a shot and a save by 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Snatches that one out of the air. Tripping and falling was Kirill Polozov, and a strong, hard shot by Yegor 𝗏𝗏𝗺. He was looking to go high glove. 𝗃𝗏𝗺 said, not today. Tie up off the draw. Was back to the point. Schifrin a shot back into the glove of Nir 𝗃𝗏𝗺. .8:22 left in this third period, and another face-off coming deep in the Bat Yam end. Schifrin hoists one off the glass. Catch trying to clear, gets it over the blue line. Kaplan having trouble with it. Saunders punches it ahead, looking to go on a 2-on-1 with Tilson. Said it's Weiner the other way. Runs into Katz. Kerner trying to get it deep. He's hit hard by Nowry, and they'll clear the zone. Puck stops short of an icing. Of course, on Friday, we're not flooding the ice between the second and third period, as Tilson a shot is blocked aside by Goldberg. Ice hasn't been scraped since before warm-ups. See it bouncing a lot. Players falling a little more than they'd probably like. Tilson gets it over to Lukin. In over the line. Stops up, sends it across to Angus. Has Ratner at the point. Angus looks for options. Sends to Lukin, he shoots on a pad save by Goldberg. Weiner hunted down by Lukin. Hayward able to chop the puck away, but it comes to Cameron Angus in the corner. Back to Ratner. And down low to Lukin. Schifrin trying to keep that puck away, but Lukin heads it back to the point. Ratner a drive, and it's deflected wide. Angus trying to get it down low for 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. Didn't get all of that pass, so it's Polozov the other way. Polozov cuts to the middle. The drop pass intended for Binisri. He's taken down, no penalty. Hayward slaps that one off the glass. Excuse me, the boards. Pamensky now brings it in. He shoots one, and another glove save by Nir 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Strong rebound control today from Nir 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Pretty much everything that goes the way of his glove is kept there, and pad saves being pushed away from the net. That's what you want to see, and that really helps your defense. Two of the best defensive teams in this league, Holon and Bat Yam. Face-off goes up into the rafters. We're mentioning defensive teams. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗿𝗶 came into this game having allowed 22 goals, and the Holon Vipers 24, good for second and third, respectively, in the IEHL. 𝗕𝗫 Netanya has the least amount of goals against with 16 through 6 games of play. Netanya and Jerusalem, the only teams inactive today. They're the 2 teams that have played 6. By the time we're done with action this afternoon, all 6 teams will have played 6 games. Again, Tel Aviv and Haifa coming up next after this one. It's 𝗬𝗏 trying to dangle through center. Get some help from 𝗪𝘳𝗂, and he brings it in over the line. 𝗪𝘳𝗂's shot is deflected away by Hayward. This one's spun around and collected by 𝗬𝗏. 𝗬𝗏 throws one out in front. Rosenman trying to get it on goal, was blocked away by 𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃. 𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃 will pick this one up. Drops for Ben-Israel. Feeds one intended for Shiffrin, but the other way it's 𝗪𝘳𝗂. Has Rosenman along for the ride, but Shiffrin angles him off. Comes to Rosenman though, and he shot one off the pad of 𝗀𝗂𝗃. 𝗪𝘳𝗂 taken down, no penalty. Blake trying to go ahead for 𝗏𝗃, couldn't get it in his skates. 𝗏𝗃 will have to race after this one, and they're gonna call it an icing. 𝗏𝗃 looked like he beat his man to the puck. Tichon also went out to play it. They're actually gonna bring this face-off to center ice. So the icing waved off. Holon able to change, but the face-off coming at the center ice circle. 𝗏𝗃 leans in to take this face-off against the much taller Cameron Angus. Nikita Lukin off the draw. 𝗏𝗃 stays with him and forces Lukin off that puck. Roots on a shot, patted aside. Blake looking for the rebound, couldn't backhand Win on goal. 𝗂𝗏 stood up by Kaplan, but it comes to Lukin. Lukin still with the puck, trying to center one out in front for Angus. It was blocked away by Charles Gressis. Lukin off the turnover. In front for 𝗂𝗏, and his shot is blocked. Now Stinchfield collects the puck and moves up ice. Centers one out in front, intended for Blake. Now it finally comes to him, and his shot is blockered aside by Tichon. Good transition offense there by the Holon Vipers. Blake able to get the shot away, and a strong save by Tichon. We mentioned that rebound control, and when you get shots up high to the blocker side, either you put them in the corner or you put them up in the protective netting, and that's exactly what Tichon did on that one. Loganov sends one over to Polozov in the slot. A backhand chance by Weiner, missed the near post. Kerner in front, and they score! Kirill Polozov, his 5th goal of the season. Holon is on top, it's 3-2. Have another look at that goal. It's great work behind the net by Carson Weiner and Itai Kerner. A perfect pass right onto the tape of Kirill Polozov, and he makes absolutely no mistake with that one, going 5-0 on near Tichon. Here is Weiner for the goal scorer, Polozov. Loganov to Polozov. He's in to the forehand and a save by 𝗃𝗀𝗄. Back in front for Kerner, couldn't get a shot away, so he'll kick it out to the point. Loganov throws one towards the goal, is blocked away by 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 trying to clear the zone, kept in by Loganov. Now a turnover. Ellie Tilson, one-on-one against 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 able to swipe that one away. Under 4 minutes left in the third period. Cologne leads for the second time in this game. Polozov a shot, deflected away by 𝗏𝗏. Polozov again. He shoots in, another save by 𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗄. Tilson trying to break ahead. Broken up by Loganov, and another save by 𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗄. 𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗄's had a lot of chances come his way, and he's been very sharp. That goal against Kirill Polozov is easily one he'd like to have back. Look for Bat Yam to start taking some chances. On the other end, Cologne desperate to break a 2-game losing streak. Lead pass intended for Volez. There's that stretch pass again. Hayward getting into the way of it. Ratner, left side to Volez. Up the middle for Lukin. The drop for Angus. Angus shoots one, patted away by Goldberg to the corner. Ben-Israel now for Cologne. Has to get this one over the line. It's Pavensky. Has Shaulov with him. Poked away by Ratner. And then Angus, or excuse me, that was 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗃 trying to feed it ahead for Lukin. He eventually gets his puck on the left wing. Cuts to the middle. Trying to get around Hayward. He does. A backhand shot on goal is stopped by Goldberg. Nikita Lukin, dangerous as ever. This time trying to get around Hayward, able to stay with that puck off after Hayward swiped it away. Didn't get all of that backhand. Goldberg still a strong save. Polozov line out there for the Vipers. But Bat Yam controlling off the faceoff. Comes back to the point for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Able to hold the line. 𝗪𝗁𝗂 a chance is broken up by Kaplan. Carson Weiner shoots one, and it goes wide of the blocker. Feed down low is intercepted, and now Kaplan grabbing his leg. He got caught up with some Bat Yam players. We're gonna have another look at it here. Still a little slow to get up. Now finally able to get back to his feet. And he'll skate on his own power to the bench. Penalty box door for Bat Yam is open. Kaplan is going to step off. Now he'll come back onto the ice, and he'll just head to the bench. His team leading 3-2. Extended discussion here at center ice, and now 𝗪𝗁𝗂 is going to go off. Looks like a penalty for Bat Yam. He was involved in that tie-up near the blue line. So Holon will go back to the power play, now leading 3-2. There's 2:11 left in the third period. If Holon doesn't score, they'll be back to 5-a-side with only 11 seconds left. Awful timing on that power play for Bat Yam. Loganov over to 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Holon gets set up on this power play. 𝗏𝘆 to 𝗏𝗏𝗺, a shot. Never made it on goal. A chance for 𝗏𝗏𝗺, and it's covered up by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. First time we really see Holon get a good setup on their power play. Another stuffed shot, that time off the stick of Charles 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 punches it over. 𝗏𝗏field will activate and go get it. Sends down low for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Ridden off by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Then the clear from 𝗹𝗏𝗺. Expect 𝗵𝗲𝗹 to take some chances on the penalty kill. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 out in front of backhand chances. Stopped by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗵𝗲𝗹 has, we mentioned before, scored some shorthanded goals already this season. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 has one, he's out on the ice, or 𝗏𝗏𝗺 as well. He's stepping off the ice. 𝗏𝗏𝗺's shot is through the crease. Blake settles down this puck. Sends one in front for 𝗏𝗏field, and he couldn't get a stick on it. It was back into neutral ice where 𝗏𝗏𝗺 will handle. Given chase by 𝗵𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺's up ahead to Blake. He'll tip this one in. 𝗚ngus trying to turn it the other way. Now this is going to be played with a hand pass. Face-off will come out of the zone. Holon already had the tiebreaker over 𝗵𝗲𝗹. If they hold on to this 3-2 lead, they will cement their position in third place. The turning shot goes through the crease. Through the 𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗺, excuse me. 𝗚ngus on his backhand looking for 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 rides him off. The corner battle for it. 𝗚ngus down low for Lukin. Near 𝗏𝗏𝗺's left. A shot by 𝗚ngus is patted aside. 5 aside with 25 seconds left to go in the third period. Empty net for 𝗵𝗲𝗹. 𝗵𝗏𝗃 keeps it away from Blake. Gives to Lukin. One last chance for the Dolphins. Here's Lukin to the goal, and he couldn't get it on. Lukin wants a penalty. Chance for 𝗵𝗃, patted aside. Lukin keeps it, sends one out in front. 𝗏𝗏𝗺's looking to tip it down, but it's gloved and held by 𝗏𝗏𝗺 with 6 seconds. You see Lukin there shaking his hand after taking that shot. He wanted a slashing penalty, and he's probably right. He's not going to get it, though. Seven seconds left in the third period. 6-on-5 for the Dolphins. They control the faceoff. Rome trying to get it over. Intercepted by 𝗏𝗆𝗆. He'll send this one all the way down, wide of the empty net, but that will do it. Holon, a late goal from Kirill 𝗏𝗆𝗆, and they hang on to take this one by a final score of 3-2. That's 2 straight losses now for the 𝗵𝗲𝗹 Dolphins, both coming in regulation. Meanwhile, Holon snaps their 2-game losing streak, picks up points 10, 11, and 12, and is tied with Jerusalem in the IEHL standings. A good morning and early afternoon game here from One Ice Arena. Glad you could join us. Stay with us for 𝗪𝗓 Tel Aviv and Haifa Mariners coming up, but for now, I'm Ben Baruch saying good afternoon, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by Ponke FPV Drone Video, Pro Edge's Skate Sharpen, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Regent, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗵𝘁𝗃𝗄 Photography Store in Tel Aviv.